Welcome to RIP News. Today, June 8, 2025, we bring you the heartbreaking news of 6 American legends who passed away in the last 24 hours. In this episode, we pay tribute to their incredible legacies. If you find value in our content, please like, support, and subscribe to RIP News for more updates. James Cook, boxer. Did James Cook, the Jamaican-born boxing champ, fight his toughest battle outside the ring? Born in Runaway Bay, Jamaica, in 1959, young James traded cricket dreams for gloves after landing on a rough Peckham estate in London at age 9. That bold shift sparked a journey few saw coming. His pro career exploded in 1982, racking up 25 wins, 14 by knockout, and snagging the British and European super middleweight titles. Stunning victories over Michael Watson and Mark Kaler made him a force, proving he could dance with the best. But that wasn't the whole story. Off the canvas, Cook became Hackney's hero. In the notorious Murder Mile, he mentored youth, turning lives around and earning an MBE in 2007 for his grit and heart. Then came a surprising twist. On The Secret Millionaire, viewers saw a champ quietly pouring his soul into others, revealing a side the ring never showed. Whispers emerged in 2025 about a new fight, bladder cancer. Diagnosed early that year, reports claim he battled privately, with fans speculating if delays or silence shaped his struggle. And what happened next would shock everyone. On June 7, 2025, London lost a legend at 66. Tributes flooded in, praising a humble giant gone too soon. Gillian Sackler. Who was Gillian Sackler, philanthropist or defender of a tainted legacy? Born in 1940 in Stoke-on-Trent, England, Gillian was a tennis enthusiast who captained her local club and mingled with stars like Arthur Ashe. But her life changed when she met Dr. Arthur Sackler in 1967. Sparks flew, and after his divorce, they married in 1980, building a life around art and giving. Together, they created cultural landmarks, the Arthur M. Sackler Gallery at the Smithsonian, the Sackler Wing at the Met, and more. Their passion for art and science left a global mark, from Harvard to Peking University. But there's more to the story. When Arthur died in 1987, Gillian carried the torch, earning a Dame title from Queen Elizabeth II in 2005 for her philanthropy. She funded galleries, museums, and even a calligraphy competition in China. Yet, her legacy isn't without shadows. The Sackler name became infamous due to Purdue Pharma, owned by Arthur's brothers, whose drug OxyContin fueled the opioid crisis. Gillian fiercely defended Arthur, insisting he had no role in Purdue's actions, as he died years before OxyContin's release. Still, some claim his marketing genius shaped Purdue's tactics. The backlash hit hard. By 2025, museums like the Louvre stripped the Sackler name, and a $7.4 billion Purdue settlement left the family exposed. Gillian's fight to clear Arthur's name never wavered, but it divided opinions. Gillian Sackler passed away in May 2025, leaving a legacy of generosity tangled with controversy. Was she a champion of culture, or a defender of a flawed empire? That's for you to decide. Christina Belaya. Ever wonder how a rising star's light can fade in an instant? Christina Belaya, a 24-year-old Russian reality sensation, captured hearts on the dating show Dom 2, where her bold personality shone bright. Her charm didn't stop there. She traded TV for social media, building a legion of tens of thousands of followers with stunning fashion and lifestyle posts. But on May 30, 2025, everything changed. In her home in Kartli, Russia, Christina's boyfriend found her unconscious in the bathroom, a desperate call to emergency services too late to save her. Police arrived to a shocking scene. Severe head trauma and bruises marked her body, with early reports suggesting a brutal fall while stepping out of the tub. Oddly, the bathtub itself was partially collapsed, hinting at the force of that tragic moment. Just a day earlier, Christina shared a quirky Instagram post, a childhood photo with a playful caption, "What I looked like when I thought Sasha White would leave Olka for me." Fans chuckled, but now it's a haunting clue. Why the light-hearted note before such a dark turn? As authorities dig deeper, they've found no signs of a struggle, yet the investigation rolls on as of June 8, 2025. Renee Ferguson. Who was Renee Ferguson, the journalist who changed Chicago TV forever? She wasn't just a reporter. She was a trailblazer who broke barriers and exposed truths others ignored. As the first black woman to become an investigative reporter in Chicago, Renee carved a path where none existed. Starting at the Indianapolis Star, she honed her storytelling before joining WBBM-TV in Chicago. But her real mark came in 1987 at NBC5. There, she fearlessly uncovered systemic wrongs. Her investigation into strip searches of black women at O'Hare Airport sparked congressional hearings, proving her work wasn't just news, it changed lives. Then came her fight for Tyrone Hood, wrongfully convicted of murder. Renee's relentless reporting helped free him, earning her 7 Emmys and a prestigious DuPont Columbia Award. But her impact went deeper. Her personal life wasn't without pain. Her husband, Ken Smikle, passed in 2018 after a desperate plea for a donor heart. In 2024, she sold their Kenwood home, a quiet end to a vibrant chapter. And then she took on an even bigger role, mentoring. As a co-founder of the Chicago NABJ, Renee shaped countless journalists. When she passed on June 6, 2025, tributes poured in, calling her a force and compassionate storyteller. Arthur Hamilton. Ever wonder who crafted a song so powerful it turned heartbreak into a million-selling sensation? Meet Arthur Hamilton, the genius behind Cry Me a River. Born in Seattle in 1926, he landed in Hollywood as a baby, surrounded by music. With a songwriter dad and a knack for piano, young Arthur soaked up music theory and counterpoint, setting the stage for something extraordinary. By 1949, he was already making waves, penning a live TV musical for KTTV in Los Angeles while cutting his teeth at a music publishing gig. Then came 1953, a pivotal year. Hired by Jack Webb, Arthur wrote 3 tracks for Pete Kelly's Blues, Sing a Rainbow, He Needs Me, and the haunting Cry Me a River. Peggy Lee brought 2 to life, but the third mysteriously dropped. What happened behind closed doors? Rumors suggest creative clashes, but the truth remains elusive. Undeterred, Cry Me a River found its champion in Julie London, Jack Webb's ex-wife. Her 1955 recording, amplified by 1956 The Girl Can't Help It, skyrocketed to number 9 on the US Billboard chart, and sold 1 million copies. That raw lyric, Told Me Love Was Too Plebeian, struck a chord, echoing through covers by Joe Cocker, Michael Bublé, and beyond. And what happened next would shock everyone. Decades of artists like Ray Charles, Barbra Streisand, and Diana Krall breathed new life into his words. As a lyricist, Arthur teamed up with legends, Michel Legrand, Dave Grusin, and more, crafting songs for Dinah Washington and the Dells, whose Sing a Rainbow rocked charts worldwide. His talent earned an Oscar nod, 2 Emmy nominations, and a Golden Globe bid, yet whispers of Hollywood struggles lingered. Did tensions with big names like Webb shape his path? Fans still speculate. At 98, Arthur Hamilton left us in 2025, his legacy announced by ASCAP. A quiet genius, his story, full of hits, mystery, and untold battles, leaves us wondering, what other secrets did he take to the grave? Maurice Wapani. Who was Maurice Wapani, the Kiwi star who went from a beauty pageant stage to stealing hearts on screen? Her story is one of chance, charm, and quiet resilience. At just 17, Maurice was spotted in a Ponsonby photography studio, reluctantly stepping into the 1983 Miss New Zealand pageant. She placed runner-up to Lorraine Downs, who became Miss Universe, but Maryse dodged the spotlight, calling it her worst nightmare. Yet, that moment sparked an unexpected career. By 1987, she was co-hosting New Zealand's first live lotto draw, earning the nickname Lotto Lady. Her warmth and wit made her a national favorite, but acting was her true calling. And what happened next? She landed a role in the 1985 Kiwi classic Came a Hot Friday, shining alongside Billy T. James. Marie's talent carried her to iconic shows like Shortland Street as Morgana, Xena, Warrior Princess as Kani, and even the British drama Soldier Soldier. Her versatility kept viewers hooked across genres. But fame wasn't always kind. In her later years, Maryse stepped back, taking on small productions and working in hospitality. She lived modestly, far from the glitz, yet never lost her spark. Tragically, she passed on her 61st birthday in 2025, surrounded by loved ones. Her final message, quoting Driving Miss Daisy, "I have shuffled off this mortal coil. Goodbye yeah, good luck, good God," captured her humor and grace. Co-stars like Jay Lagoea called her a true talent. Maryse Wapani's journey reminds us that legacy isn't just about fame, it's about touching lives. What's the one role you'll remember her for?